Hey, it's Aaron, and if you're watching this right now, maybe you're checking out this website right here called JustAnswer, and maybe you're wondering, is it legit? Can you really earn money just by using your professional experience, or is this a big waste of time? Let's check it all out, right? Anytime you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home, just using your computer, just click the link all the way at the bottom. I'll share with you my favorite strategy. Now, on this channel, I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money online. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. So let's check out JustAnswer to see whether this is the good or the ugly. All right? Maybe there are better ways to make money online out there. Now, JustAnswer is a very cool expert website. So if you were a regular person and you wanted to come and get some questions answered by experts, you could actually come to the site right here, right? And it basically says get answers in minutes, personalized help from verified experts. Okay, now in very, very specific fields. So let's just say you had a question about law, right? Because they've got attorneys right here. Or maybe you had a question about how to fix your engine in your Mercedes or your BMW or your Honda, right? You can literally come here, speak to some experts, and they will answer your questions. It's really cool. Now, as a client, you would have to come here and you would have to get a membership. All right, so you can come here, you can click on pricing, okay, and basically people will pay different prices depending on what kind of information they want access to, okay, to vets, to doctors, to lawyers, to mechanics, to tutors, to technicians, for example, okay, and they also have 150 other topics which you can check out here. All right, now to join, what you can do is you can come right to the bottom, all right, and you can click on meet an expert, okay, and you're going to be led right here, and you can sign up for this, and these are the different areas that you can specialize in. All right, so there's a lot of different areas, but you have to be an expert. That's the thing, right? You can't join this if you don't actually have an expertise. So, are you an expert in home improvement, appraisals, boats, cars, computers, consumer electronics, heavy equipment, law, medical, pet, veterinary, and wellness? So these are the main areas that you have to specialize in. If you have a specialty in other areas, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to join, because this is where their customers are looking for information on, if that makes sense. All right, now the nice thing is that you can join from anywhere in the world. Okay, so you can join from all of these different countries. The only thing though is in terms of approval, if you're based in Canada or the US, you'll get approved within a week. If you're based outside of the US and Canada, it may take a few weeks. All right, so it just depends on where you live in the world. And after you get approved, then this is what happens. So you apply online, all right? They're going to verify your credentials. Now that's very important to understand. So if you're not an expert in boats, if you're not an expert in law, if you're not really a doctor, right? If you're not really a vet, for example, then you're not going to get approved, because they will use a third-party company to verify your credentials. They will be, asking for your certificates and things like that. They have to make sure that you are a verified expert. So please don't apply to JustAnswer if you're not really a verified expert in one of these areas that we just spoke about right here. All right, this is really only for professionals that are able to give professional advice to paying customers, right? And then what happens then is you set your times, all right, and you get to work when you want. Okay, so you can work as much or as little as you want, and it's really, really cool, all right? And you get paid in a few different ways. All right, you get paid through Hyper Wallet or by PayPal or direct deposit if you're based in the US. Okay, now here is the big question. All right, how much money can you really make from this website? Now it really depends. Okay, there's really a few things. Okay, it depends on how much time you actually spend on the website as an expert, number one. Number two, it depends on where you live in the world. Okay, because depending on where you live in the world, the time zones, the demand on the questions and things like that, it will really depend. And the third thing is, which expert are you? Are you going to be in legal, in medical, in boats, in cars, appraisals? Different areas of expertise have a different amount of volume of customers coming to ask questions. All right, so there are some people that make about $2,000 a month from this. Some people make less depending on their time. Some people make more. There's some people that make $7,000 a month from this. There have even been reports of people earning over $10,000, but of course that's very rare. These are people that are in the right countries, they're in the right categories, they're the right experts, and they put in a lot of time into this, right? They're answering questions pretty much all day, all right, in order to generate that kind of income. So it can be potentially well paying, but this is, I think, very limited for a very, very specific group of people. All right, so if you are an expert in these fields and you either want to do this part-time or full-time, then you can check it out. The nice thing about this is that you can really do this from anywhere in the world. right? You can do this from your smartphone, from your desktop. As long as you have a Wi-Fi connection, you can basically set your times on there. I think it's really, really cool. But the problem is that you do have to be an expert. If you're not an expert in any of these fields right here, then unfortunately you're not going to be able to use JustAnswer, okay? So if you are an expert and you've got a little bit of time, you want to come onto this website, start making a little bit of money or a lot depending on how much time you want to invest in it, I think that this is a really, really cool and legitimate website and a very cool way to leverage your expertise and make additional income. So you can just head over to justanswer.com. All right. Now, if you're here watching this video right now, maybe you are looking for a way to generate some additional income, some big income. Maybe you're not an expert in any of these particular areas, or maybe you don't necessarily want to be stuck on a website for 5 hours a day answering questions to earn a lot of money, right? Now, on this channel, I have reviewed so many different strategies on how to make money online. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. For me, it's all about leverage. It's about time leverage. It's about using software, automation, the internet, to generate a lot of income. And out of all the strategies I've tested and put money into, there was one strategy that changed my life. I used it to quit my full-time job. I actually make 5 times every single month what I used to in my old corporate job. I think this is great for beginners, anybody that doesn't know how to make money online but wants to learn how. I've got a free masterclass step by step. If you want to check it out, it's the link all the way at the bottom. I hope you enjoyed that. All right. I wish you all the best. I hope you enjoyed this review of JustAnswer, and I will see you on another video review. Take care.